All right. BYU beat Arizona. Wow. That's crazy, but welcome everybody to We Talk Facts Podcast, episode 8. It's your boy Haji.
It's
Who's
your
up
boy
got
Zo,
that?
man.
Is that
My
Kawhi
dog.
Leonard?
Yeah, bro.
Why Kawhi?
Just how I'm feeling, bro.
Yeah. I feel you. So today, I hope everybody's having a great Thursday today. Wasn't able to hop on yesterday. I had a lot going on, but today had to make sure we all got it in today. Let's just start off with college basketball. I'm not even gonna do the interruptions. I really want to start off with one man and one man only, Darius Acuff Jr. 49 points in 50 minutes. They did lose to Alabama, but he dropped 49 points in 50 minutes. So how you feel about that? You feel me? I'm gonna let you go first.
Hey, that nigga. Damn, I ain't gonna call him a nigga. Bro, down there, I think he's solidifying himself as like a top 5 pick, bro.
Mm.
Like, and he not even no big guard. I think he's only 6'3".
He only
But coming
6'3".
in, bro, scoring 49 at 19 years old in the SEC is crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
He definitely he been balling out all year, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like looking at some of they game tape. I think Arkansas could damn near make a move in March Madness for real, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like he the right person to lead in there.
And I feel like they definitely have the opportunity. I mean, you got Billy Richmond, you got Nick Pringles, you feel me? You got Malik Thomas. I feel like they got nothing but dogs on that team. I feel like Coach Cal, I feel like it's the most Coach Cal has ever loved a guard. Like we've seen
Hmm.
him be with Tyrese Maxey. We've seen him be with John Wall. We've seen him be with Jamal Murray, Devin Booker. The list
Yeah,
goes on, De'Aaron Fox. But bro, the amount of praise that Cal gives Darius Acuff is ridiculous, and I can fully agree with him, bro. Like you said, I feel like Arkansas has a big run in it, bro, and they have one of I'm not gonna say one of that's the best PG in college basketball today
yeah.
because
I mean Jeremy
it
Fears, in my
really
opinion.
yeah. What you say?
I said him and Jeremy Fears, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, and
They
that's
top
what I was
two.
gonna bring up. That's what I was gonna bring
Yeah,
up. I didn't want to cut you off. I feel like Jeremy Fears from Michigan State is also hooping. He's just like he's a great playmaker and he makes the right plays at the right time.
yeah,
But
yeah,
49 points in 50 minutes is crazy. I still do want to give a shout out to still Alabama for getting that win. I mean, that win wasn't easy for them to get. They played in overtime. So, I mean, that is like something that's just really absurd to me. But
yeah.
still, Liberian Filing had a
And
career high
35.
points. You feel me?
Yeah,
I still want to give a shout
yeah,
out to him because that's an Alabama native, bro. He knows how to get to the
yeah,
bucket. He just has that dog mentality. How you
yeah.
feel about that performance from him?
I ain't gonna lie, he definitely solidifying himself as a lottery pick. Like he a prolific scorer, bro. And I think he undersized. How tall bro is?
I believe he's like six
Oh, he's
four.
6'4". Oh, so nah, he a decent size. Yeah, so I definitely feel like he could create his shot at the next level. So like they keep balling, bro. They not gonna they draft stock only gonna go up, bro.
It's only, and I feel like this is the best freshman class I've ever seen,
In a long
ever,
time.
like of
No cap.
all
Yeah,
time, of
yeah,
all time. Because, bro, we
yeah,
can go to the SEC like you said and bring up Darius a cuff. You feel me? We can bring up Liberian Filing. You feel me? Is way more players that add on to that list. You got Nate Ament for Tennessee. He
yeah.
killed yesterday against Oklahoma. Showed them no sympathy at all. You feel
That's a
me?
big wing, bro. I think he
Yeah,
what
that was
6'11". That's a big wing, bro.
and the fact that he's able to score in many ways in all
Yeah,
three levels, bro, makes him into saying that I believe he's going to be one a top pick you feel me, in the NBA draft, because bro, it's not that easy to score in the SEC. SEC probably be one of the biggest competitions, bro. I mean, definitely you got so many teams there that can like compete, but at the same time, it's like, bro, the competition is gonna be big, so it's gonna be all the big players playing for the SEC. It's not really small players you see playing for the SEC. Like even Florida, you feel me? Florida got Boogie Flan and they got Xavier
Mhm.
Lee. You feel me? Good transfers over there. So it's like the SEC just keeps getting better and better every day. And another player I want to shout out in that freshman class that plays for the SEC, you ever heard the name Tyler Tanner for Vanderbilt?
Mm-mm.
Make sure when you get the chance, just watch some
Cold.
Tyler Tanner highlights, bro. This is probably one of the most underrated guards in the SEC. I mean, he can score the three ball at a great percentage, bro. Like he shoots amazing. He lays the ball amazing. He makes great plays. And bro, he's helping Vanderbilt come to a top seed. You feel me? Especially with the SEC, they got a lot of teams there. And then it's not even only the SEC. We go Big 12 where you got BYU.
Yeah.
AJ Devonsta doing his thing. You got Darren Peterson doing his thing. Let's not forget players such as Robert Wright Jr., who just had 35 against his old team, Baylor. And then Baylor have that one player who plays for Baylor. I low key, it's like an African name. I'm trying to like think.
Talking about the
Tunde.
big.
Tunde, no, he's a guard. Tunde Yesufu. He's the guard that play like. Ain't seen that African dude that play like Anthony Edwards? Like his play
Oh yeah,
style,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
Anthony Edwards. Like, bro,
I
you
ain't know he
got
played for Baylor.
he played here. He had 35 against BYU when I think he had 35. AJ had 32, or AJ had
Yeah.
35. He had 32. And then you also got Arizona, bro. You can't forget Arizona. What Braden Burries is doing over there. You feel me? What Koa Pete? He's still averaging 14 stocks, still rising and going down for him. But at the end of the day, he's still hooping. And then you got Illinois, bro. You can't forget Illinois, the freshman guard and Keaton Wagler. You feel me? So it's many players in this draft class that make you like question, bro. You feel me? This is probably one of the greatest draft class we ever seen. How do you feel about that? Like this year's draft
Nah,
class, do you feel like are they gonna live up to their expectations?
I definitely feel like this year the draft class, bro, they got a bunch of players that could get drafted and help a team right away. Um, I don't, I honestly I don't see nobody like not going to the league and doing something, bro. Like that's how many talented players they got. Like recently the draft class has kind of been mid, bro. Like people like the first picks low key being like solidified role players. I feel like this draft class got a bunch of like kids that could become like superstars in the league one day, bro. So definitely, as long as they end up in the right places, bro, in the right programs, organizations, like a lot of them get drafted in, like produce right
So
away.
so I do want to kind of like get a little activity in. So top five players in this whole freshman class. Who are your top five players? It can be ranked. It don't gotta be unranked. Who are your top five players in this freshman class and why? It's a lot of players. So you feel me? It could be a guard, it could be a center, it can be a forward, a wing. Who do you believe are your top five?
Top five. And you said top five freshmen.
Top five freshmen
Um,
in this class.
um, so for number one, I'm obviously go. I can't even say obviously. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see.
It's hard, I'm trying to tell
It's
you.
hard, yeah, bro. It is tough. It's tough.
Cause we didn't even bring
Not,
up Kingston Fleming. We didn't bring up Michael Brown Jr.
yeah, no
It's so
cap. That's
many
what I'm
other
saying.
players. Cameron Boozer.
Yeah. So number one, I'm gonna go just off upside from what I've seen. I'm gonna go number one, Cameron Wilson.
Mm.
I got Cameron Wilson number one. I gotta go AJ two, Cam Boozer three. Nah, see, like that's hard, bro. Cause I kind of want to throw Darius a Cup Jr. in the top three.
You feel
Like
me?
I damn near gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go eight. All right, I'm gonna go AJ 1. I'm gonna go Darius Cup Jr. 2. Darren Peterson 3. Even though he kind of been having his own little situation going on. Cam
We're
Wilson
gonna get
4.
into that too.
Yeah, I already bet. Wilson 4, and then I'm gonna go Boozer 5.
Mm,
Boozer, and Michael Brown kind of interchangeable for me though.
mm. I can fully agree with that. You feel me? That's like a nice lineup. I don't know. It's like for some reason I feel like Darren Peterson. I don't know. I feel like his draft stock is kind of lowing down for me personally.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
said,
Not me too.
and I say that because it's like, well, let me fix this. I say that is because it's like the fact that he's just kind of going through coaching problems with his coach at Kansas is making
Yeah,
it seem that since they
he
beat the
could be a
number one
problem.
team,
Yeah,
yeah, he could be a problem off the court. But then again, it's
yeah,
like bro's a dog. He can play. I just feel
yeah,
like he needs the right mentors. I feel like Kansas, with him having that veteran team, they're obviously winning. Is people are still young. You feel me? Like Kansas, I don't think they've won a championship since Christian Braun and
yeah, bro.
Jalen
It's been a
Wilson.
minute. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was 2023. So I personally feel that they just have to find Darren Peterson a team where there'll be the right veterans on there. But for my
hmm
top five, I'm gonna go Caleb Wilson at the one just because he can score all three levels, and I feel like he's gonna be the most energetic problem. I'm gonna go AJ DeBonster too, just because of the potential that he has, and I
yeah,
feel like he'll just be put on the better team. I
yeah,
am gonna go Darius a cup 3 as well. I feel like Darius a cup Jr. after that performance he had and just how he's been playing, especially with him being 19 years old, leading a team that has
he's
a
so
Billy
consistent,
Fishman,
bro.
yeah, and a Nick Pringle and a DJ Wagner. Like they have
Yeah,
players who've been playing college basketball. I feel like he's
yeah,
just like you say, he's consistent with it, and that's something that NBA teams need because even when Kyrie came his first year for Duke, he tore his ACL early, but they see how consistent he was for him getting that number one pick.
yeah.
So I
He only had
definitely
to play
and
10
like
games, bro.
huh?
I said he only had to play 10 games, bro.
10 games. Kyrie only had to play 10 games. So I definitely feel like Darius Cup Jr. is my third. My fourth, I'm going with Kingston Fleming, bro. Just because of
I
what
respect it.
who Houston has right now. He
Yeah,
is solidating himself to being one of the top guards in college basketball history as well. Like the way he plays for Houston is amazing. And I definitely want to give a shout out to their coach for definitely like giving him that playing time and that potential to do what he can do on and off the court. And number five, I didn't put Darren Peterson in my top five. I went Cameron Boozer.
I can
Michael
respect that,
Brown,
bro.
like you said, can also adjust with that. With him being Michael Brown reminds me of a Trey Young, but just with more athleticism.
And he bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just a bigger Trey Young, and I feel like he can get to anywhere he wants to. I feel like he's gonna be more of a playmaker, transcribing onto the NBA, but he has one of the best pull-up threes of all, in who I believe in college basketball, especially with him just dropping 45 the other night. But I'm definitely gonna go Cameron Boozer just because of the potential wise, height wise, and skill wise. I feel like he'll have more skill in the paint than Michael Brown Jr. having more skill in the perimeter. I feel like with Cameron Boozer, he has the potential to be one of the top players of all time, even better
yeah,
than his
for sure,
dad if we get this
for sure.
to this. And I just feel like, bro, he has every skill set to making himself a top tier player. So I definitely still want to give a shout out to Keen Wagler. I definitely feel like he's gonna have like a still all star type top caliber year. I'm stuttering, man. I'm just this freshman class got me like kind of scared. Like I don't know who gonna go number one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
bro. It's
I just
hard,
can't wait.
bro.
Yeah, and I can't wait for summer league. I hope that's something we get. Hey, shout out. I pray we get that media credentials for summer league. That way we can actually
Yeah,
go.
bro. That'll be lit. I ain't gonna
That
lie,
will
that'll
be
be
lit,
lit, bro.
and that's something we're gonna work on too. But I
Yeah.
just feel like,
Cuz you got
bro,
on a quarter zip right now, bro.
Yeah, I got on a quarter zip. Hey, two people at class said, "Hey, Al, it's Al, I love you today." I was like, "Oh, thank you." You feel me? I just threw something on,
Huh.
but I mean, yeah, definitely, bro. I feel like, bro, this freshman class, bro, is just scary. And still, shout out to Nate Ament. I feel like with this freshman class, they even doing something. They're doing something. And shout out to Becca Ubkire, I believe, Ibuka Okori, Ibuka Okori. I
Who,
feel like that's like my most underrated player in this freshman class. He's
who is
playing
that?
for
Yeah, I
Stanford.
don't.
Ibuka Okori. He plays for Stanford.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
plays.
they some mud over there. He probably the only
He
star on that team.
Yeah, he plays for Stanford, bro. But the fact that he is averaging 23 points a game.
Oh shit. No,
He's
that's
averaging
crazy.
23 points a game and only 2 turnovers a game. So I feel like, bro, he is also another player to be on watch out for, bro. He plays amazing.
Is he a guard?
He's a guard. He's a guard. He's a guard. They have their next game against California. So I definitely want to be like in tune for that. Definitely. Yeah, I feel like this freshman class is gonna be scary, bro. And bro, they're even outplaying the top rated players that we thought were gonna be big, like even Braden
Yeah.
Smith, for example. We know Braden Smith is doing what he's doing, but we never expected him to outplay Braden Smith. DJ Wagner, we thought he was gonna have his little comeback, but he's outplaying DJ Wagner to a point. And I also want to give a big shout out, bro. People may not realize this, but Josh Hubbard.
Yeah,
Josh
for sure.
Hubbard. I feel Josh Hubbard. I think he's in my class right now, but he plays for Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Bro scored the most points in halftime in NCAA history, 35 points. He was on the verge of having 70, but I guess Auburn kind of locked him down. They ended up getting the win against Auburn. And another player like I want to like see your opinion. How do you feel about Tahad Pettyford? I mean, people also had him coming in at a high ranking. Him and Keyshawn Hall. Keyshawn
Yeah.
Hall playing for UCF. Tahad Pettyford having one of the greatest performances last year for Auburn. How do you feel about Auburn's downfall? Do you feel like that's something that was coaching wise, with them losing Bruce Pearl, or do you feel like it's
Yeah.
just
No, I ain't gonna lie. I think losing Bruce Pearl, that was a huge part of it. Like he was their coach damn near the last decade, bro. Like
yeah?
they running a whole new system. Shit, they even changed sponsorship. Like they back a Nike team, bro. Like so,
I didn't even know that.
yeah, bro.
His son is the coach too. That's the funny part.
Yeah, bro. So like it's probably a whole bunch of different stuff going on over there. And Tahad, I know I like Tahad. Only thing he's small, bro. He is small too. He kind of remind me of Rob Dillingham, but he more bouncy. Like he more athletic than Rob Dillingham. But I definitely think he a player. He could be a wild card in the league. Like he could go to a team that's gonna allow him to do him, and he, you know, what I'm saying, he'll shine. Or he could end up like Rob Dillingham and go somewhere like Minnesota or somewhere, and we never really gonna get to see him play because they gonna look at him like, oh, he a defensive liability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like he definitely cold. He definitely can be a top 5, top 10 pick. He just undersized, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like his game kind of make up for it. But he definitely in the league he'll be a defensive line.
And I feel like with the league coming up, I mean, March Madness is close ahead. We're just getting closer and closer every day. I feel like we will find those players who have kind of had that down stock kind of prove themselves
Yeah,
into that up stock. I mean, we've seen it a lot of times. And I feel like this would just be the perfect time for players such as Tahad Pettyford, players such as Josh
yeah.
Hubbard, players such as Keyshawn
DJ
Hall,
Wagner, bro. I
Jay
think I
Wagner,
feel like
another one.
I feel like I'm calling it now. I think DJ Wagner he gonna do good in March, bro. He gonna have a good March,
And I feel the same way. But why you feel though? Why you feel that way though?
bro. I just feel like he been in college, bro. Like he gotta come out this year, bro. If he don't come out this year, bro, he nothing next year. He going undrafted, bro. So
Yeah.
I feel like he know he gotta get up out of Arkansas this year. Like, bruh, he gotta ball out. He only averaging I think like 9.5 a game. I think he at least averaged at least 13, 14 during March Madness. March Madness shooting number go up. I feel like it's something he got to do just to get his draft stock back up a little bit, bro. At least a late first, early second round pick, like But I think he locks it. I think he lock in for March Madness for sure.
Mm. I could definitely feel that too. I mean, DJ Wagner, Camden native. I feel like he has to just let that pressure go. I mean, there's a
Yeah,
lot of pressure on him, especially if he was leaving high school to go to college. Him taking that big decision to go into Kentucky and then him leaving with Coach
and that
Cal.
messed him up, bro.
Yeah, I feel like just
A lot
because
of them folks be going to Kentucky, bro. They be fucked up after that.
yeah, and it's like, bro, I feel like Kentucky, like you said, from every time, bro, that school can transcribe from a guard. You have to be either a pure guard or a pure forward or center to actually like, you feel me? I haven't really
Yeah,
seen players kind of transcribe from Kentucky. I mean, remember the Harrison twins? They were
yeah, that's what
probably
I'm saying, bro.
the
It was
craziest.
cold.
They were one of the craziest duos I've ever seen play at Kentucky. You feel me?
They was the first the less athletic version of the Thompson twins, bro, with jump
Yeah,
shots. They was the
yeah.
Thompson twins with jump shots, bro.
Yeah, and it's just like it's crazy because it's like, bro, you definitely want to have that even with like players such as Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, you feel me, DeMarcus Cousins. Those are like pure players playing the 4 and 5. Like they were rotating those positions. So even with the 1 and 2, like Shea, D Book, Tyrese, Jamal Murray, Tyler Hero, those are players who like De'Aaron Fox is another one. Karl Anthony Towns playing that center. Julius Randle. Julius Randle probably the only wing we've seen, but he's primarily a 4 now. So it's like he plays the
Yeah,
4 and he's been raised to play the 5. But I just feel like that wasn't the best option for DJ Wagner, knowing that him going to Kentucky. Because that year they had Rob Dillingham, they had Reed Shepard. I'm trying to think who else they had on that team.
bro. They damn near was 5 deep when it came to guard.
Yeah, and they ended up losing in the first round to go
Yeah,
to that one player. He had like a Goku like type last name. I don't
yeah.
remember,
I know
but
what you're talking about.
he
Yeah,
shot lights out, bro, that game. So it it literally transcribed, and they had Justin Edwards playing for Philly.
hmm
They had Adu Thiero. He's like a one-way contract right
yeah.
now.
For the
Two-way
Lakers.
contract for the Lakers. Aaron Bradshaw's
Yeah,
another player we don't really see.
yeah,
Trey Mitchell's another player we don't really see. Antonio Reeves, who was a senior, somebody who probably was playing G League, I believe. So I
yeah.
know for sure that that team was just loaded with ball dominant players, and I feel like DJ Wagner shouldn't have went there. And another reason, I do want to give a shout out to somebody just committed to Arkansas. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. I think you know the name. He went to St. Paul. Uh, I can get him. I can get him. Jordan Smith Jr.
Jordan Smith
Jordan
Jr.
Smith Jr. just committed to Arkansas, and I feel like that was a great move for him because Arkansas is not really going to have many ball dominant players. Because we all know Darius Cuff is going 1 year and done. Malik Thomas most likely will go 1 year and done, depending on how he feels. But I feel like they need another ball dominant player, and Jordan Smith Jr. will be that combo guard for them. And I
Yeah,
feel
for
like
sure.
that's just that mistake DJ Wagner made going there with Rob Dillingham and Reed Shepard. I feel like that was just not the right choice for him. But like you said,
Yeah,
he has a point to prove this March. And I feel like with those players being young and experienced, they're definitely going to need that mentorship and that vet. So I feel like DJ Wagner can definitely do that. But yeah, shout out to the freshman class, bro. I mean, that scary freshman class. I can't even sit here and like bash them. I will get into NBA. We will get into more of college basketball as the time speeds up for it. NBA All Star Game passed. The MVP. I know you were right for the prediction. You were 100% right. I can't even sit here and not give you your credit. You told me that one of the young bucks was gonna take it. Anthony Edwards won MVP, and to be honest,
Yeah.
bro, that made me even like him even more. How do you feel about Ant-Man carrying his team, especially how they lost that first game to Team USA? How do you feel that
Bro,
win was for them?
that shit, I ain't gonna lie. The All-Star game turned out way smooth. Like it actually was decent. So it was better than I expected it to be. But um, him doing that shit, I damn near kind of called it, bro. But
Yeah.
I was happy just to see like he actually went out there and showed niggas like around him like cuz cuz was taking over. Um, it was I don't know. It was just an overall good game, bro. Like shit. I really expected more from the world, bro. But I told you,
Yeah, you
the
did.
nigga.
You
I
told
told
me.
you, bro.
You
Told
told
you.
me, and Ant Man brought up a point about that too. He said for Jokic and Luka to be one of the best players ever in the world right now, and they don't want to play in the All Star game, it kind of makes him feel, you know what I'm saying, a different type of way. And it also makes me feel that type of way because it's like, I definitely feel like even with Kawhi saying that he wants to go back to East or West, his performance, 31 points in 12 minutes, is crazy. You feel me? And I
I ain't
just
gonna
feel
lie,
like
and his highlight from the All Star game was nasty, bro.
crazy highlight.
Kawhi him, bro. Like that nigga tough. I ain't gonna cap. That nigga's tough, bro.
And I just feel like, bro, like Kawhi Leonard, he's gonna be able to do more knowing that he has more of a dominant playmaker in Darius Garland. We know James Harden was like a playmaker, but he was a playmaker that could score more than playmaking. I just feel like he was
He needed
playmaking.
the ball in his hands more than
Yeah,
Darius Garland was.
I feel like Darius Garland will get him the ball in his hands more, definitely, and will find better players. So I feel like they got a better pick into years to come with Darius Garland. Definitely still shout out to Kawhi and still shout out to Ant Man. But I just feel like I don't know. Ant Man's giving me MJ vibes this early, bro. Like I don't know. Like I just feel like in a year to two he gonna probably snap it up. How do you feel though about him talking to Jalen Johnson about trade rumors? I've been telling people, hey, like I don't believe it's gonna happen. I think he's just trying to go back to Atlanta just because he's from there. People are saying that Ant Man could get a trade, which are leaving Minnesota Timberwolves fan kind of a little stunned and a little surprised. How do you feel about those rumors? Do you think that's something you want to see happen? You think something that's gonna happen?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if bro, if bro went home. I feel like it's on some shit like he wouldn't request no trade there, but I feel like he gonna have a his time limit with Minnesota. Like, bro, we don't win by a certain time. Like, if we don't at least get to the finals by this period, like, shit, that off season where I'm up for a contract, like, shit, if Atlanta offering, then that's where I'm going. I feel like that's kind of
Yeah.
how bro looking at it. But I don't think he just request a trade and break up that whole team. I feel like he at least ride it out for a little bit. And you feel me? If the ship don't sail nowhere, then I feel like he jump ship. And he gonna sign with Atlanta, bro. I wouldn't be mad at it. That
Mm.
shit down there, shit. Atlanta probably be sold out every night, bro.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Atlanta is going to be a crazy scene. They gonna man. I think it's gonna be better than like LeBron coming back to Cleveland.
That's
I feel like
that's what I'm
Anthony
saying, bro.
Edwards going to Atlanta, bro. And we're
Bro,
from Atlanta, so we can like tell people
like,
these type of things. Like
bro, like Atlanta's never had a player from Atlanta like that's like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we had Lou Will, but Lou Will chill. Like Lou Will when he wasn't on no shit Anthony Edwards on, bro. Like he go back
and
to Atlanta. That
and
shit damn near
Dwight Howard
Dwight.
didn't
Like you
really
know what I'm
get that
saying?
kind of like saying when he
Yeah,
came.
and we got Dwight Howard when he was older too. So like it was like shit. We didn't get Dwight when he was in his prime with Orlando. We got Dwight post back injury. Like so, if they were to get Anthony Edwards, bro, Atlanta damn near shit. The Hawks like that arena gonna be. They might build a new arena, bro. They gonna bring in so much bread.
And I feel
They
like,
gonna bring
bro,
in a lot of bread.
and I feel like if they bring Anthony Edwards, I don't believe it will happen. I feel like Anthony Edwards is gonna be committed to Minnesota, But if that was to happen, that would probably be one of the biggest drafts this whole decade for me. I'm not gonna sit here and lie just because, like you said, bro, he came from Atlanta. Even when he talks, he's from Atlanta. He wear the snapback every time he's from Atlanta. So it's like Ant-Man know how it is. He know, or we eating JJ's, we gonna go do this and that. You feel me? Or like he got that Atlanta slang with him, and I could definitely respect that. I feel like him and Jalen Johnson are gonna bring Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan vibes. I just don't know, and
Mhm.
I feel like that's just gonna happen because Jalen Johnson is already a great player, and if he adds Ant Man to his criteria, I feel like those are two players that can help Atlanta become the team that they want to be, especially with them having bigs such as Big O and Muhammad Gueye, definitely trying
Yeah,
to
bro.
develop and be better players. And then he's also returning back home with Nikhil Alexander Walker, his old teammate.
Yeah,
So it can go either way, but I just feel like that is a trade rumor that we just have to kind of be surprised and wait for. I know if it does happen, that whole streets of Atlanta going crazy from downtown all the way to Decatur, going to the west side, and then they may even go to the north side with it up Gwinnett. And may not know how
man, for real.
they, but the whole
Nah, for
Atlanta,
real.
yeah, the whole Atlanta will go crazy. And I just feel like if Atlanta
Bro,
wants
like
that,
Ant-Man damn near could come to Atlanta and be on some Allen Iverson and Philly type shit. Like he
yeah,
damn near had the same type impact AI had on Philly, bro.
I feel like he got
And
more than that type of impact. I feel like he got an MJ type of impact if he goes to
that's
Atlanta.
what
Because bro,
nah, that's what I'm saying. But like as far as I'm talking about, like as far as him being himself, like and bringing that to the crowd, like how AI coming to the game, getting his hair braided, like he got on the jury, like Ant-Man
yeah,
really finna be in Atlanta if he go to Atlanta, like really embodying like what a like how it is down there, bro.
and
And
I
that's
feel like yeah. No, I was gonna cut you off. I'm sorry.
you good, go ahead.
And I just feel like, bro, that's something he is gonna bring, especially with his brother too, BD, be different. Definitely, like you already see he be playing be different songs every time in Minnesota, bro. So it's like, bro, Atlanta, Ant Man's gonna bring that culture to Atlanta, bro. And I know this because, bro, the whole city will be turned. And especially if he wins a ring, if he goes to Atlanta, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If he does that, bro, he already my favorite player. When KD starts to retire, I already kind of told people like Anthony Edwards gonna be my favorite player just because of what he's doing right now, bro. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna be the top tier, and he hasn't hit his prime yet. That's
Mm-mm.
what we waiting on when these players hit their prime to see how they play. But I definitely feel like that's something Anthony Edwards will do. If he does that, he will win a championship to Atlanta if he goes to Atlanta. But I just feel like his main goal is to try to win in Minnesota. So
In
he's
Minnesota,
trying
yeah,
his hard to do that.
definitely.
And if he's able to do that, then Minnesota already made him home for him. But I just feel like he's probably just going back to Atlanta. I think he said Jalen Johnson. He just definitely want to like see his teammates. They even brought up Jonathan Kaminga, him playing for Atlanta, but people don't know Jonathan Kaminga is also from Atlanta. He's not from, but he was raised in Atlanta because
Yeah,
I've seen Jonathan Kaminga at many workout sessions
yeah,
going to ASA or if I'm going to New Birth, and people know about those gyms if you're from Atlanta. But
no cap.
definitely, like you just want to have that tradition and culture again. Like even me, I'm in Oklahoma, but I would love to go to Atlanta to get some wings. I would love to go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? To go walk the belt line. I would love to go to Atlanta just to go to Atlanta United game, bro. Because Atlanta, even though Atlanta be making my blood pressure go up, I still have love for the city. Like because at the end of the day, they treated me right, so I'm gonna treat them right. But yeah,
Got you, bro.
definitely shout out to Ant Man. NBA does start today. Though, who do you see being your most surprising team? Who do you not see being the team where you kind of feel like won't really do as much?
You talking about to finish out the season?
Yeah, to finish out the season. And I also want to kind of get your end of season predictions on who you believe are gonna win, like MVP, most improved, rookie of the year, We can go defensive player of the year as well. Who do you feel like are gonna win those awards for you? Because I know the NBA does start today, and we're gonna definitely like get into more recaps on that. I believe Saturday. We'll do Saturday. Saturday will probably be a good day, and then Sunday we'll just get into more of that as well. But who do you believe is your most surprising team to like kind of win it all, and the team that you feel like aren't really gonna do as much? We can start off with that first.
Um, so, well, I think gonna win the championship and everything. It's either from the West. From the West, I gotta go. If it's not gonna be OKC again, I think Wimby and the Spurs get there, bro. I don't or
Yeah,
unless Jokic pull some magic, pull playoff shit out his ass. But I don't really see nobody beating the Spurs if it's not OKC, bro. So them my picks for the West. That's locked. Now the East where it can get tricky. Cause Detroit, we know Detroit they gonna keep the number one seed, bro. But the playoffs, when you get to the playoffs, it might get tricky if they run into a Celtics who they used to being in them tough games, bro. Knicks, they could. I think Detroit beats the Knicks this year. If they see them again, unless Jalen Brunson have like a Hall of Fame series, bro.
yeah,
uh, Cleveland, now Cleveland, that's my team. I think Cleveland can be a true sleeper simply off of like, bro, if they get it rolling, like that's such a high power offense, bro. With James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, like that offense could really like
Evan
do some
Mobley
shit.
when he come back.
Yeah, like Cleveland, damn near they sneaky for me. Like they probably could creep up there for real. Now teams that I think can turn it around for the rest of the year. Um, Miami, I think we sitting at number 8 right now. Um, I think we probably could at least end up in 6, get over uh get over Philly, but I ain't gonna really dig too much into that. Miami always just kind of pull something out their ass. But the
For
Hornets,
real
man,
though, that's the truth.
yeah, the Miami always kind of just make it happen, bro. Now the team that I think gonna like turn it around for the rest of the year, I think Charlotte, bro. They sitting at the number 9 seed, play-in team. I think they damn near could at least get up to the 7 seed over the Magic, bro. Cause the East weak, bro. Like Charlotte fuck around, end up being 7, making it to the playoffs, bro. And everybody's gonna be shocked. Like, how the fuck the Charlotte Hornets make it to the playoffs, bro?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ah.
them my teams for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a great take. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I can definitely agree with that. My teams in the West, like you said, if OKC, I was my favorite team, but I mean, Wemby, that Spurs team is just too dominant, bro. Like
Yeah, bro.
Spurs team can definitely like do damage. They have Wemby, Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox. They got Devin Vassell. They also got Harrison Barnes, Dylan Harper, who I love. You feel me? He's playing amazing. I definitely feel like the Spurs will do damage if OKC can't contain them. And I just feel like, bro, it's gonna really be between Chet on how Chet plays. Chet's really gonna be a big reason into if OKC beats the Spurs. And I always tell people this because the lengthwise people know he's gonna match with Wemby, but how can he play Wemby? They've been having a little competitive rivalry since FIBA, since they were like
Mhm.
in college, high school. So it's like it's something definitely to be seen, but I definitely feel like the Spurs will have that chance into winning. I feel like they will be that team that either go to the finals or be in that Western Conference. I feel like the team that will disappoint me though is the Lakers. And I'm saying this because the Lakers are just a team where a lot of longevities on that team. And I just feel like with that longevity, not only LeBron saying that, defensive sets aren't really made into where you have the Spurs, who are a great defensive team. Any one mistake can lead them. But at the end of the day, they can be unexpected to be a sleeper team because you have Luka Doncic, AR Reeves, who can score at any type of level. DeAndre Ayton, who can give you a good 14 and 10 on if if it depends, but he can give you more depending on that. He's a good pick and roll, pick and pop player. LeBron James, obviously knowing what he can do at 41, still averaging up to 23 points. You feel me? LeBron James is unstoppable. Even they got good backers with Jackson Hayes. They got a shooter in Luke Kennard, but it could be a team that can either you find high in that Western Conference that can beat the Spurs or beat the Thunder, or we can see them with a first round exit again. LeBron James could most likely retire from the NBA. So I definitely like feel that. For the East, I will say my team I see winning it all, like my surprising team. I feel like the Celtics will go back. Jason Tatum with a hopeful return date around March. He will recover, and we already know once players recover, they end up becoming unstoppable. We've seen it with Kyrie Irving when he came back from his injury back in 2015, when I think he tore his ACL. Yeah, Kyrie tore his ACL, I think, or his leg in 2015. Came back 2016, made the game-winning shot over Steph Curry to win that championship. You feel me? I definitely feel like Jalen Brown is playing an MVP type of season this year. I feel like the Knicks are going to be that team for me, and the Hornets. The Hornets are another team I feel like are going to be the most surprising to me. Like you said, they're ninth, but at the end of the day, they can end up becoming sixth or fifth. You feel me? They only need 6, 7 wins. Like they're not that far
Yeah,
from the Raptors. They're not even that far from the Cavs. They're only 8, 7 games back or eight
yeah,
games
bro.
back
And
from the Cavs.
they on a 9-1 streak, bro.
They on a 9-1 streak, bro. So it's like, bro, the Hornets definitely like found their purpose, bro. And I was saying this too. They needed the three cores into having a great team. Somebody who is athletically able to drive and smash it with Brandon Miller, a player who can shoot the ball perfectly well in Concanupo, and a player who could just play make and run that floor in LaMelo Ball. And then they have a great rebounder into Musa Diaby who can also play defense. And then bro, Miles Bridges, bro, he can literally help a team when it comes to 3 and D, when it comes to driving, bro. He can do it all. He can score all three levels as well. So, bro, I just feel like
That's they glue guy.
yeah, that's their glue guy for real. So I just feel like the Hornets definitely like have that big ups. A team where I feel like will be disappointing is two teams I got. 70 well, I'm not gonna say 76ers. I'm gonna say the Magic and I will
Yeah,
say the Raptors. I'll start off with the Raptors just because the Raptors can like how they want to play, but it just depends on how they play throughout this whole season. I definitely feel like they have a good play in Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes, but it's just on how that young core develops. They are 6-4. They were number 5. Now they ended up dropping to number 4. Only 2 games ahead of Philly for that number 6 spot. So I definitely feel like the Raptors can either be that sleeper team, just like the Lakers, and do a great run in the playoffs, or they can be that team that just kind of declines and either not make the playoffs or plays in the play-in or doesn't or leaves in the first round or not even make the playoffs at all. And another team, like you said, is the Magic. I agree. The Magic is a team that's kind of like declining. I don't believe they will make the playoffs. If they make the play-in, they won't make the playoffs. I feel like Paolo's not really having the season we all expected him to have. I definitely love the role players into Anthony Black, into Desmond Bain, into Wendell Carter, but I just feel like for them to actually succeed, that top player has to be that player who's dominating. And I just feel like we've seen a better Paolo than this year. So I definitely feel
yeah.
like Magic can decline, but they can also have like a good run, probably first round, hit the second round, because they haven't been past the first round since I think last year. They got past, they beat the Cavs, I believe, and then they ended up playing the Celtics. Or no, they haven't been past the first round. No, they haven't been past the first because they played the Celtics first round last year. They won a playing game against the Hawks. I remember that game. They beat the Hawks in the play-in. So I just feel like, bro, the Magic won't really make it past the first round either again. And if they were to be playing today, they would be playing the Miami Heat for that 7th spot. And they'll play the
Oh
Celtics.
yeah,
I
they
just
not
feel
winning
like
it.
the Celtics, yeah, they're not. I just feel like it's gonna be too much. Even with the Miami Heat, I feel like Norman Powell is just a great guard. And I feel like Bam Adebayo and Khalil will kind of click that. into the season, I feel like they will find that spot, but Magic may not make it. Player predictions. I'm about to see who you feel like is your player predictions. I could kind of give you your standpoint, how you feel about those players. Who you think is gonna win MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved?
So for MVP, I definitely right now I got Shake it go back to back, but Jokic been averaging a triple double, bro.
Yeah,
With
it'll turn
Jokic
back.
averaging that yeah, he averaging that triple double. He damn near they could give it to him, bro. And they only the number 3 seed, so that could put Jokic above Shea. And I would say Luca, but I like Luca was number 2. But I feel like with Jokic averaging that triple double, they damn near it's hard not to give it to him if you don't give it to Shea. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for MVP. Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flag. I gotta go
Mm.
Cooper Flag. Him or Concanuple. One of the two, bro. One of the two baby Larry Birds. Goddamn. Um, simply because they those two players, like those two guys, came in and they've been producing right away. Like Concanuple damn near he gonna be an all-star. In 2 years, Concanuple gonna be an all-star. Cooper Flag fuck around be an all-star next year. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Um, so definitely one of them. Defensive player of the year, bro. I gotta look this shit up because shit, I don't know too many motherfuckers play defense for real. Let me see. Let me see who leading. Okay, so nominees is Evan Mobley, Dyson Daniels, and Draymond Green.
oh, that was
Draymond
last.
can stay. Oh no, that's last year. Okay.
No, I can tell you the nominees is Wemby, Chet, and Scotty Barnes right now at the moment.
Ooh, all right, no, that's a good lineup. I feel like, bro, with Wemby, bro, that shit too easy. Like he damn near could get that bitch every year, bro. So it's like he probably the dead number one giveaway if we being honest. But I feel like Scotty Barnes, Chet Holmgren plays great defense, but I like Scotty Barnes because Scotty Barnes could guard 1 through 5.
Hmm.
Like Scotty Barnes, he really can play defense on like 1 through 5. So I would want it to go to him, but realistically, I feel like I could see them giving it to Wemby again, bro, or giving it to Wemby for
Mm. Okay. So who you got as your most improved?
most improved player. I don't think they have. Who I is Ryan Rollins in there?
I know
Let me see.
Keontae
I'm about to
George
look it
will
up.
be in there.
Oh,
I
Keontae
know
George is in there.
Jalen Johnson will be on there as well. That's another player like to probably who could probably win that. Um, I'm trying to Ryan Rollins
They
could be
got.
on there. I think he's like seventh right now.
Oh yeah, and they got Denny Avia.
That's
It's
another
Denny
player.
Avia, Jalen Johnson, Keontae George, Nikhil Alexander Walker, Jalen Duran, Anthony Black, Ryan Rollins, Colin Gillespie, Dylan Brooks, Michael Porter Jr. Ooh,
Yeah, it's a crazy list.
damn, bro. See, like now this one of them awards, bro. Like it's really gonna have to be a real conversation had because damn near, bro. All of these dudes, real life, like it's their highest career season, bro. Like
Yeah,
all of them, bro. So it's kind of tough. Like Denny
and
Avia made All Star, Jalen Johnson made All Star. So that shit damn near it's more than likely it gotta go to one of them. If we being real, it gotta go to one of them. They made the All Star game, and I think Jalen Duran made it too, right? Or not?
he did make it.
Okay, so yeah, so them gotta be the top 3, bro. I don't see them giving it to one of the guys that didn't make the All Star game. Um, ah, I
Yeah, it's
damn
tough.
near if I had to pick one, I'm probably gonna go with Jalen Johnson. Well, it's probably gonna be Denny Avia just off of how much he gets the ball in Portland and what he doing out there. But my pick, I'm gonna give it to Jalen Johnson, bro. Jalen
Mm.
Johnson, like he really showed he been showing his ass all year. Like the shit, bro, doing. A lot of people ain't even know he had that in his bag. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely transcended to a super all star with the Hawks. So my pick gonna be Jalen Johnson.
I feel like that's a great take. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I feel like that's my pick as well. MVP, I know that's a great take. MVP, I'm gonna go Shea just because of what he's doing. But that list can change depending on how the Nuggets play. If the Nuggets can excel into that number one,
Yeah.
it
I
can
feel like
get
even if they get that number 2 seed, I feel like damn near they gonna throw Jokic in there. Like, yeah, bro,
oh
you
yeah.
gotta get his thing. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
even if they
definitely.
lock down the number 2 seed, like y'all not limit them down to 3. Like, bro, we gotta get the MVP, bro.
And just because that Loki Jokic has less, I mean, we know Shea got two All Stars, Jalen Williams, Chet Holcomb. Jokic only has one All Star, Jamal Murray, who was
Yeah,
just an All Star this year. So it's like,
first time off.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, first time All Star. So I could definitely like see that for him doing that. But I feel like when Shea comes back, OKC will be back to like their full potential. They got Isaiah Hartenstein back. J Dub, he's still good to go. I know he just had like a little injury, but he's good to go. Chet Holmgren having an All Star year, he's good to go. I know Lou Dortz is gonna be good. So I definitely feel like once that team reheals and Mark Dagnop definitely finds out that skill, not skill set, but plan on how they want OKC to finish out this season, Shea will win it just because of how dominant he is. Rookie of the year, Cooper Flag, just because like you said, Count Canupa was gonna be a heck of an amazing All Star growing up. Him, EJ Edgecombe is another player. I just feel like with what Cooper Flag is doing, especially when the trade that they just lost one of their star players
yeah,
in
bro.
Anthony Davis, and he's still killing, dropping about 30, 35 a night. We haven't really seen no other player do that. I mean, we've seen other players do that, but we haven't seen a player kind of do that in a minute. Like be a rookie and to be carrying your team, dropping these amount of points. I mean, we've seen Wemby do it, but injuries kind of like stopped Wemby a little bit.
But
So I mean,
even when it come to Wemby, it's like, bro, he's 7'5". Cooper Flag six
yeah,
seven doing this shit, bro.
yeah, yeah. Cool Flag 6'7" doing it. So it's like, bro, he's about shorter than LeBron. I believe I want to say Zion's height. Technically, we're seeing him do things that we really didn't see nobody else do. He's having one of the greatest years for a rookie. So definitely, like, I feel like he's just gonna win Rookie of the Year, just how dominant he is, bro. Defensive Player of the Year, I feel like it's gonna go back to Wemby. Wemby is just dominant as a defender. Nobody can really stop Wemby on defense. I believe he should have won it last year, but since he had
Yeah,
that
he
blood
got hurt.
clot, yeah, he
Yeah,
had the blood clot. He had to end games, which reduced and ended his like All NBA. So I
yeah.
definitely feel like that's something
And I
Wemby.
I hate that, bro, because he was going crazy.
He was going crazy. They even had a chance to like make the playoffs. Chris Paul's on that team, but when Wemby got injured, it kind of like ruined their stocks. But I mean, they got great draft picks into Stephon Castle, and they got another great draft pick in Dylan Harper. So I just feel like they're regrouping into that team that they want to be. And now that they're second, bro, they already finna get that starting position um into the playoffs, which a high seed, which they need, so they can get that home court advantage. Um, yeah, I feel like Wemby's gonna win it. The most improved player, I'm gonna agree and say Jalen Johnson as well, just because with Danny Avia, we see he has Shaden Sharp, we see he has Drew Holiday, we see he has Donovan Clingan, a team that's been playing good. But for Jalen Johnson to be hooping the way he is, and he doesn't really have the help, especially with the rumors of him being the only player there, Trey Young getting traded to the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis getting traded to the Warriors. He's definitely lost two-star, all-star potential players, and he kind of got to regroup himself into being that only all-star. So I'm thinking most definitely he's gonna win that, bro. And it's just we just gotta kind of tune in because Denny can still win it. Keontae George, I believe he's having an amazing year, but just because of how the Jazz are playing right now, he's not really gonna have a name into that most improved. Probably went third for it, but I just feel like Jalen Johnson's probably the best player to win it. Him or Denny. Him or Denny is kind of like the either or. But yeah, I feel like that's my player. About to be that time. All right, so we definitely gonna get into more NBA. Kind of discuss some games on Saturday. See what was the most surprising game. We'll definitely get into all NBA predictions. So all your NBA first team, second team, and third team. We'll also get into the rookie predictions as well and defensive player. We'll just get into rookies and all NBA. We'll get into the defensive player the next day. We'll definitely get into NFL news, talk about the trade rumors, especially AJ Brown. Will he stay with the Eagles or leave the Eagles? We'll definitely get into more college basketball, get into some women college basketball to see what's going on there. And I know we didn't get into Premier League, but that's something we will get into. I know that's about to end, so we kind of want to get into that a little bit. And MLB timing kind of messed it up a little bit, but we'll definitely have more time on the weekend to kind of like have that situated. I thank everybody for watching today. Always gonna thank Zoe for you know what I'm saying, being
For
here,
sure.
giving his takes and being the host he is. This Al Haji, I ain't really gonna close it. I'm gonna let Zoe close it out. Um, yeah, I hope y'all have a great Thursday today.
Yeah, bro. Hey, it's your boy Zoe. Yeah, boys. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day, man. We Talk Fast podcast.
We out. What the world happened?